Well, I guess I'll push on. Can I find a way out of here?
Alright, time to dig!
Yes, I can't go back through here. Funny. We can't go back that way either. Jeez. This is one indestructible house, man. Wait a second. Aha, this is the isolated path we were in earlier. Interesting. Well, well, who have we here? You. The Rudy from the TV studio. Persephone, you could at least remember my name. But I never thought I'd meet you here. No wonder things were so noisy upstairs. Looks like I picked a good day to visit Lady Diana. You almost killed Pastel with that messin of yours. Messin? Oh, that. You asked for something for a fever, didn't you? So I gave you what I had. Not that it matters since you're all about to die anyway. But first, there's one thing I want to ask you. What? It's about Nightburn. Nightburn? Back at Mount Chug Chug He. Heard the story from Duo, but I don't believe it. He's stronger than any human I've ever seen. I can't believe he dies so easily. I know it's probably difficult for you to believe, but with the way the mine collapsed, it wasn't really an issue of strength. No, you must have seen it wrong. Must be mistaken. You have to be. First one, were you in... just so you know, I don't think Nightburn's dead either. He's not one that dies so easily. Not the first human to get over the wall. What reason you have to believe that he's alive? No reason. What? But humans all over the world look up to him. He can't die just like that. I know Nightburn's alive. You really are a child, aren't you? Getting all worked up over nothing more than your imagination. I want proof. That's the only way I can hold out hope. You think Dean's just a child? He happens to be Nightburn's chosen successor. Nightburn's successor? What do you mean? Yeah, Nightburn's successor, and he's got proof. Yeah, this. A picture of Nightburn. Wrong one, just a sec. I meant this. Nightburn's Class A license. Yeah. He told Dean that the real way forward isn't overcoming the wall, it's breaking it down entirely so everyone can cross. Dean won't give up until he succeeds. Nightburn saw that, and that's why he left his license to Dean. And Dean won't give up until he breaks down that wall and tells Nightburn about it. You really are children. I feel stupid for wasting my time like this. Fine, we're children, and if adults give up so easily, then we'll just stay children. Can't believe I'm listening to this. Enough, I'll throw you all to Fairy Dune and let him deal with you. Think you're so superior, why don't you prove it in battle? Rebecca? Dean, let me handle this alone. I know how she feels. I just want her to give up on her feelings just because she's grown up. Huh? Look, just leave it to me. Come on, Persephone. You little brat, I'll make you regret those words. And I might regret choosing experience up right now because I'm short 11 levels.
I'm still standing. Gotta move fast. Take this attack.
Pressures are right.
To give up? Sweet dreams. You haven't beaten me yet. What are you? Quiet. What?
I suppose I was right after all.
I get tired of all these lost fights. What's the matter? We're not finished yet. Looks like we've been found. Sir, there's noise coming from below. What? Come on, let's check it out. Crap, reinforcements? You, hurry out. Leave them to me. Oh, you're not going to turn us over or anything? Hurry. If you hear anything about Nightburn, anything at all, tell me immediately. I will, I promise. Let's go, Dean. Yeah, let's get out of here. Sweet. Nothing. Nah.
Prepare yourself. I'll move right away. It feels good to win a battle, doesn't it?
With that save point, I might have. I guess there's. So if I stand in front of it, the door won't open. Okay. I think I might have a duplicator left. Fish badge.
Alright, time to dig!
Nothing.
Alright, time to dig!
Interesting. Guess I'll have to go for the item later. I want to go in here first.
Yeah! Searching!
Okay, I guess we can't do anything in here. I don't know what I just got there. I wasn't paying enough attention. Okay. Yeah, magic points, that's it, okay. Yeah, I guess I already checked that earlier, but...
Alright, time to dig!
Ooh, a boss! Why didn't they challenge me when I came in this room the first time through the other door?
Watch this!
Ouch.
It looks like this cat uses misery attacks. Being miserable all the time can really bring you down. So cure it right away with a peppy acorn.
Footwork is everything! Here I go!
Defense down!
What next?
Gotta keep Rebecca alive.
Stay calm!
No problem!
Jeez, this is gonna barely hurt at all, is it?
Target in sight!
Please move!
Just getting started!
I'm just fine!
I shall muster up all my remaining power. Except my most powerful healing.
That's a relief! I'm still standing! I wonder what I'll get. Want it back? Try me!
Go, go, go! There we go!
I will not lose. Let's restore ourselves.
Oh, want some kitties?
What next?
I'm back in shape now. Stay calm.
Eat fragile.
Go, go, go!
Go easy on the girl, will ya?
It must be done. If we can recover, we will not lose.
I can't lose this. No mercy. Bingo! I swear by my arm.
We gotta protect everyone! Outflank them!
I will not lose. Take some quiet healing.
Stay calm. Gotta move fast.
Trigger!
Rhonda!
I'm hoping this kills it.
Go, go!
All right. We won! But there's no time for this. Let's get out of here.
She's got a point there. Better hurry, the Marine soldiers are probably gaining on us. You never know when Persephone might change her mind too. Let's go. I don't know about the soldiers, but I don't think Persephone will be changing her mind. So I'm pretty certain how come. Well, I guess it's more of a feeling. She seemed generally concerned about Nightburn. When I thought about her, I'm really worrying about Human. Well, she just didn't seem so nasty anymore. And so it was awfully risky challenging her to a duel like that. I actually had this funny feeling like there was no way I could lose. I know that Persephone would go easy on me, and she did after all. Call that going easy on you? Yeah, there's no way I could beat her if she used her full strength. I knew that the moment I faced her. But I just don't go doing crazy stuff like that all the time, okay? Sorry, Dean. No, it's okay as long as you understand. Okay, so you ended up with a bit of a debt to her, haven't we? Do you really think Nightburn's alive? He is. I know it. And yeah, he's a little different than I used to think he'd be. But the Nightburn who saved me, that was the Nightburn I've always looked up to. There's no way my hero could just die like that. He's got to be alive. Persephone wants to believe that too. I used to think the Vruni were all pretty mean. I'm starting to see that a lot of them are actually quite sensible. Yeah, I guess I haven't tried that, right? Yeah, so now I gotta go back to all the previous areas and start searching for those.
position. Correcting program.
This will be a critical hit. I can now see the road to our future.
Road to the future, yeah. I know, I don't have that much commentary to say, but usually it's just run from location A to location B for next story point. Let me guess, Fairy Dune's waiting for us too. Alright, it's the exit. So I don't know if we were ever going to make it back outside. I hope Lucille's okay. I wonder if they'll blame her for letting us in. I hope not. I'd feel really bad about that. Though, we'll definitely have to help her. Exactly, even if we can't get inside, let's at least go as far as the gates and see what's going on. Oh, there's so much love in the air. You're all so lucky. Something the matter, Carol? Just how much Chuck cares for Lucille. And back there, Persephone and Rebecca were talking about how they both... Well, what about me? Don't be ridiculous, Carol. You think too much sometimes. Oh, what are you guys talking about? It's nothing. Never mind. Conversation is over, okay? Carol, next time try to think a little before you speak. But you just said I think too much. It's just a little envious, that's all. I never had a chance to feel love from anyone. Carol, I love you. Professor, is something wrong? It's been a considerable amount of time since I separated from my dear Carol. She's not growing lonely as well, so I thought I'd attempt to telepathically send my love to her. Professor, surely you needn't dwell on that so much. I must admit, you have changed. No one imagined you were once the forefront of the movement to reform Filgaia. Indeed, such is the power of love. After all, if we can resolve our problems without interfering with the planet's well-being, what better solution could there be? I suppose that's also a result of me and Carol. You fool, if you mention that... Carol, where have you gone, my sweet Carol? If I may continue... Ah yes, please, you were saying? To reiterate then, many among the Bruni have felt a sense of rejection in the years since our settlement on Filgaia. We have turned the source of this to be poisonous compound in the atmosphere known as the VR factor. This compound was not present during the initial settlement, instead appearing sometime later, but has grown rapidly in concentration over recent years. Life forms native to Filgaia appear to be capable of neutralizing the substance, but our bodies are not. We thus consider it a safe conclusion that this VR factor is the primary cause of the various illnesses that have afflicted many of our kind living on Filgaia. However, we have determined that there is a method through which we can artificially neutralize the VR factor. The key in this neutralization process is... mediums, I take it? Yes, as their name suggests, mediums serve to strengthen the spiritual link between their holders and Filgaia. This allows the holder of a medium to draw upon Filgaia's power. And as a side effect, the holder will also be able to neutralize the VR factor, I take it. But that doesn't address the problem of creating the mediums. No, unfortunately, our current technology isn't capable of analyzing the workings of a medium in detail. At best, we can create a blank mediums into which the function of the existing medium can be copied. But even then, we really are incapable of activating such mediums unless you've made some kind of breakthrough. Regrettably, we have not. Humans are already connected to a Filgaia are the only ones capable of establishing the spiritual link required to activate a blank medium. Original mediums, on the other hand, require no such activation and can be used by Bruni and humans alike. However, we lack the technological capability to create new original mediums. Then how long would it take to analyze an original medium and establish the infrastructure needed for mass production? We need to attain a technological level equivalent to that of 12,000 years ago, at least with respect to mediums. I don't imagine we could accomplish that in less than 100 years. 100 years? when we've only got a few years of life left to us, at best. Unfortunately, our research in the mediums is a method of combating the VR factor does not seem likely to produce any further advances. Then are we fated to expire here? There's our one remaining possibility, slight as it may be. We have resolved the mystery surrounding the creator of the original mediums. Have you, and who might it be? Judging from documents that have referenced the name Lilith, we are 90% certain that the creator was none other than the Ice Queen of 12,000 years ago. What, you mean she made them? Yeah, she's the only one who would clearly have had the capability to create them at the time. There are a total of 6 original mediums. They are said to almost have minds of their own, often disappearing from their owners without a trace. Most of the mediums currently in use on Filgard are simply copies of those 6 original mediums. One could say that the true owners of the originals are those chosen by the Ice Queen. We had one in our possession, but returned it to her upon her visit here. I think she is responsible. Then perhaps I should have taken her when I saw her after all. But then again, I was busy studying the mirror at the time. As if things weren't already complicated enough. To be honest, I think I'm just gonna look for the save point in the desert right now. I ain't got enough time to go searching. Story point. Yeah, there we go.
That was fun.
Well, that's the end of this episode. Next time, I guess we'll be making our return to 12 bed or whatever. Until then, see ya.